If you've clicked on this video, you're infected. No, not with some plague variant or with, Zeke's brain fluid, but with a rush that only the best anime of the roaring 20s can satiate. Hold on a second. Are you telling me that an anime that just ended in 2022 is going to set the trend for all other anime in the medium for the entire next decade? Yes.
Bring it on.
How's it going, Warlords? I'm the Dark Britain of the Runaway Warlords, and for this Warlord Watchlist, we are going to jump on the brilliant adrenaline rush that is Shingeki no Kyojin. The manga arrived in 2009 with a rumbling, see what I did there? And the anime adaptation is racing towards its bombastic conclusion during the winter 2020 season with the world a complete buzz. And as it has gotten here, I do not back down from my claim that this is the anime that sets the trend for all other animes for these roaring 20s we find ourselves in. As with season 1 of Attack on Titan, the beginning of 2020 started off simple and unassuming. The world was uneasy about a few things. Man, that seems like forever ago. But the normal trend was still in motion. The planet kept turning, and seemingly out of nowhere, everything was turned upside down. There was pure panic and confusion. I still remember the complete madness of March and how the world went from this loud, noisy spinning ball into the quiet, desolate plain. While those with some dark humor can find a laugh in the notion that Tiger King captivating a sequestered world or the shutdowns happening in my state on Friday, March 13th, yes, Friday the 13th has been very different for me ever since. We cannot forget the sheer destruction and turmoil around the planet. From mass culling of livestock to post-apocalyptic style raids on grocery store dumpsters, as with the breaching of Wall of Maria, the hysteria was completely tragic. And what was worse, we lost so many people. So many lives were taken without humanity even knowing what was going on. As the Survey Corps picked up the pieces from what Annie's betrayal brought, we as society also had to put the world back into place. Schools and religious gatherings turned into disarray. Skepticism and fear among brothers and neighbors. The fervor of the church in season 2 serves as an excellent parallel to that of the various notions that came about as the world sought to turn the tide on the pandemic and understand how to continue on. This is not to point fingers at any ideology or viewpoint, but only to compare the aspect of understanding how we manage perception of reality with the information one has. We, as with those from Parodies, have to make our own choices on the information to trust and the narrative of what is going on around us and what even to believe. Many different sides have multiple loud voices, but it is here that we are able to define how we move forward and what will be the truth for the remaining years of this decade. I'm a Jaegerist. My choices and decisions revolve around assisting my community and the people around me. I get that, and I argue that this stance is similar to the choice of what side you believe in. Wait a second. This isn't pretty. Oh my god. How did we do that? We did what? Okay, that is wild. I do not concede any of this, but I'm in too deep. I regret nothing. See you in heaven, potato girl. This concept is the catalyst of season 4 and is a mirror to the societal fraying we are witness to today. This has left us frustrated and angry, and this anger and animosity is captured perfectly within the core of the opening rumbling. AOT is so self-aware, and the fact that we have death metal as the music genre for the opening of the final saga that reflects a narrative that epitomizes the social aptitude of Chief Director Jun Shishido and Director Yurichiro Hayashi, along with their team. Their brilliance and vision cultivates an environment that is visually thrilling and a plotline which seamlessly generates anger and sadness almost simultaneously. From the choreography to the heartfelt emotion, what is shown to the audience simply cannot be anything but a creative narrative that sets the bar for any properties within anime to come. A high bar that I am thrilled to admire as challenges over these next 8 years arise. Within this, the stage has been set for the decade to move forward. Twists and turns, challenging decisions to be made, and sides to be chosen. But the world, similarly to the realm of AOT, only has one option left. That is forward. There will be debates on how to manage daily challenges, and it is up to those that live within this world to help shape where we go. The citizens of Parodies and the rest of their world must focus on their futures and the structure which must remain in place to allow them to survive. Who do we trust? How do we want our future to progress? Who do we consider enemies? The surreal nature of this show truly allows for a reflection of ourselves in this moment. The walls around us have crumbled, and what is left is a vantage point that either excites or horrifies. Now that we've crossed over the initial edge of the 20s, after the craziness of the past 2 years, what choices are you going to make? And most importantly, as you roar into the decade while you run down the path that you've chosen, always remember the actions of the past that have pushed you over the edge. Because when they ask you why you're so angry, tell them, because I was born in this world. Hey you! Yeah you, the amazing Nakama that made it to the end of our content. Hi, I'm the Dark Briton with the Runaway Warlords, and I'd like to personally say thank you for being able to check out our video. If you like what we have, go ahead and subscribe. That'll really be able to help you out. If you want to check out another video, we have one right here. And also, we have a lovely playlist for you to check out right there. I'm the Dark Briton of the Runaway Warlords. Thank you so much for being with us on this journey. We'll catch you next time. Peace.